Welcome to the online workshop on delivery conditions in Floriday. In this video, we explain the various steps to get started quickly and efficiently. Delivery conditions are of great importance for smooth and transparent cooperation with your customers so that everyone knows what to expect. Let's start. Go to the menu on the left and click on Supply. Then go to Direct Sales and choose the Delivery Conditions tab. Click on the Add button to add a new delivery condition. There are two types of delivery conditions: general delivery conditions and customer-specific delivery conditions. The general conditions apply to all customers and should be seen as your standard delivery conditions. With the customer-specific conditions, you can configure individual customers' needs. First, give your delivery condition a name. If these are your general conditions, you can best keep general as the name. Then select the warehouse to which these conditions apply. If you have multiple warehouse locations, you can also create multiple general delivery conditions. If you choose a customer-specific delivery condition, you can add the customer or multiple customers in the next step when creating the general delivery condition. This step is skipped and we go straight to the delivery. Here we set the order and delivery times. It is possible to specify different times for different delivery location. To start, click on Add Delivery Location. You can now choose from various types of deliveries. The most common is deliveries are brought to a logistic hub. You can then select the auction location under destinations which you can deliver to under the same conditions. If you want to provide different conditions to other location, you can add them later. Next, we're going to set the transport and delivery costs. These are additional charges and are in addition to the unit price. The transport and delivery costs are optional. If you don't want to work with these additional costs, you can skip to the order days. The costs are divided over the total number of units ordered by a customer before the latest order moment. Under costs per unit, you can enter the amount that transport costs you per load carrier. If the buyer orders 2 load carriers, this amount is multiplied by 2. Next, we can configure the minimum delivery quantity, which indicates how much a buyer must order as a minimum. You enter the quantity and then select whether the quantity is per load carrier, per layer, per package, or per piece. In the cost per delivery, you can enter the costs you charge per delivery moment. You can optionally drop these costs for a certain amount or volume to motivate your customers to order a bit extra. After entering an amount, the drop cost part becomes adjustable. You can choose to leave it empty. The costs are then always included in the total. If you choose to drop the cost, you can select whether this should be done per amount or per volume, and you will have to specify that amount or volume. If you have opted for a volume, you can also work with 0.5 load carriers. This means that the costs are waived for half a load carrier. Now we go to the order moments and days. Choose whether you want to compile the days and times yourself or use the most common days as is suggested. Because these can still be changed after selection, we now choose the second option, most common order days. You now see that the customer can order before 6 o'clock from Monday to Thursday and the products will be delivered on the same day at 1 o'clock. And if the customer order before 1 o'clock, the products will be delivered on the next day at 6 o'clock. If you want to make adjustments here, that is no problem. Use the check boxes to select which days have the same delivery times. If you only want one order moment per day, click on the trash can near the dot. You can click on the time and configure the correct times. These specify the latest order moment. Then you choose when the delivery will take place. This can be the same day or a few days later. Finally, select the time that the customer will receive the products. You do the same for Friday, taking the weekend into account, so deliveries for Monday are 3 days later. There are a lot of growers who have products all year round, but don't want to deliver on certain days. Therefore, we have non-working days. You can select which days no deliveries will take place. The delivery time will then automatically shift to the next possible option. If you want a different delivery time after these non-working days, select this under the delivery conditions and adjust the times to your wishes. When you have made the adjustments you want, click the Save button at the top right. You now have specified the delivery conditions for the location you selected. For delivery location with different conditions, add additional location, click Add Delivery Location and repeat the steps we just showed you. If you want to give your customers the option to pick up the orders, you must also enter that as a delivery location. To do this, click on Add Delivery Location. Now select deliveries are picked up. You still have the option to configure costs per delivery to motivate your customers to order that little bit extra. If you want this, enter the costs and any drop cost amount. If you do not want this, you can immediately proceed to the ordering days. This must also be completed so your customer knows what time the order can be picked up. Once you have entered everything correctly for this warehouse location, click Save. You will now see an overview with your delivery conditions and edit them if necessary by clicking on the 3 dots at the end of the line. If you have multiple warehouse locations with different conditions, it's separate delivery sets as we just did, so that you can organize this properly per area. Are you having temporary delivery problems? Then use the pause delivery option to choose a new delivery time and overwrite your current delivery times. Click on the calendar to select a different time and then save the change. Please note that by changing the time, all relevant supply rules are adjusted. It takes a while before the setting is processed in all systems. I hope that this explanation has been useful and that you can now set up your delivery conditions. For further questions and support, visit the Floriday Help Center or contact our support desk. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with optimizing your delivery conditions in Floriday.